Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm going to be going over the Vampire Fighter, which we have three versions in front of us here. We have the Vampire Fighter MK1, Vampire Fighter MK2, and the Vampire Fighter MK3 in front of us. They're all exactly the same, just with different paint jobs. I'll go over each one and see how they do. Well, actually we'll just go over one of them, just to save time. They're all exactly the same anyways. So if we take a closer look at the fighter here, you'll see it's very different from most of the other fighters that we have covered, especially with this weird wing design, which is actually really interesting. I'll show you what's up with the wings here. So, if we take a closer look, we can see that it is entirely hydrogen powered, and many of its systems are actually exposed. It makes up for that in speed, which I'll show you shortly. So, in terms of its armaments, it has two Gatling guns, and underneath these little flaps here, it actually has rocket launchers. I'll show you how that works in a bit. These wings are actually curved like so, and they have a single rotor right here attaching them, and they will actually fold inwards when needed be. They have these thrusters here, which are used as an afterburner, which I'll show you in a little bit. Now, if we look closely here in the back, it is entirely hydrogen powered, and most of its thrust is focused on forward speed. So this thing will actually be very maneuverable. Let's go ahead and hop inside and try flying it for a bit. Let's go into first person here. It has some decent maneuverability. This thing can definitely go ahead and fly around targets pretty quickly. But let's go ahead and try out what its weapons are. So it has these Gatlings here, and if you press 1, it will reveal the rocket launchers like so. That's pretty neat. If you press 1 again, it will go ahead and put them away. Now if you press 4, it will activate the afterburner, which has a really cool effect. So just by pressing that, wings will fold forward like so, and then it will activate those thrusters, giving us an extra speed boost, which will be very helpful if we need to outmaneuver targets. As you can see, we can move around very quickly while this is active, and we can move very, very quickly in any direction we like. So if we go ahead and press number 4 again, we can disable the afterburner. This fighter is capable of atmospheric travel. It actually has enough thrusters underneath for it to travel in atmosphere. We're going to go ahead and test its weapons on this wall over here. We're going to just find that. The space is kind of disorienting. There it is. So these scats don't do much damage and are better suited for fighter-to-fighter combat. The rockets are where you can do some serious damage to larger targets. So if we go ahead and aim with these, if I actually can aim, this can do some pretty decent damage against larger targets. We'll go ahead and fly this into atmosphere for now, and let's go ahead and see the PC while we're at it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. So, this fighter comes out to 3,797 ECU and is only 546 blocks. So it's not the most expensive thing in the world, but it's not too cheap either in terms of PCU. Let's go ahead and fly it down into the atmosphere for a little bit, and let's activate the afterburners. As you can see, this can travel in atmosphere pretty well. I think that's just about it for this video. I'll end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.